Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. It hasn't even aired yet, but the storm has already started within just 24 hours. First Taste, Zhai Yiying's brand new short drama, has shattered expectations, racking up over 1 million pre-orders before its debut. 1 million. In a single day. That's not just hype, that's a cultural eruption. What's fueling it? A new pairing that no one saw coming this time. Zhai Yiying joins forces with rising star Yuhang, a man whose charisma seems tailor-made for slow burn tension. Known for his previous record-breaking collaborations with Guo Yuxin, Liu's switch-in on-screen partner has sent shockwaves through fan circles. The moment the teaser dropped, social media ignited. This pairing should be illegal, it's too perfect. The real secret lies not in the faces, but in the formulas. Zhai Yiying has perfected what insiders call the triple blade strategy: sweetness in the first 3 seconds, heartbreak in the next 3 minutes, and a gut-punching cliffhanger in the final 10 seconds. She doesn't just act, she orchestrates emotional addiction. Her timing is merciless, her gaze disarming, and her delivery, crafted like a melody that lingers long after the last frame fades. The platform's internal data confirms what the fans already feel. Users spend an average of 38 seconds on the pre-release page, double that of any other short drama. That's not casual interest. That's obsession. The kind of fixation marketers dream about and competitors fear. Psychologists call it intermittent reward, the unpredictable rhythm of pleasure and pain that keeps people coming back for more. In other words, every episode is like opening a mystery box. You never know if you'll get a kiss, a confession, or a heartbreak that leaves you gasping for air. And perhaps that's why First Taste isn't just a show, it's an experience. Every trailer drop becomes a trending event. Every behind-the-scenes clip sparks a new wave of speculation. Fans are counting down not just to watch, but to feel, to chase that delicious tension between sweetness and pain that Zhai Yiying delivers like no one else. The short drama market is heating up again, and this time, it's not a ripple, it's a full-blown real fragrance storm. According to insiders, Zhai Yiying's script pool has quietly become a hit incubator in the short drama world, an arsenal of surefire blockbusters waiting to detonate. Each project she touches turns into a trending phenomenon. The Dark Side of the Sun, a suspense collaboration with an award-winning director. Wishing Upon the Stars, adapted from a Jin Jiang novel, rated 9.8. And Her Day and Night, the first ever short drama from an S+ production team. It's not luck, it's strategy. A casting director joked privately, "If you want Zhai Yiying, you better line up early." The price and the script are negotiable, but the male lead must survive her eye contact scenes. That wasn't an exaggeration. The story of how Yuhang landed the role has already become an industry legend. During the live audition, a simple 3-second stare between him and Zhai was enough to make the chat explode. "Did you see that? The chemistry is insane. 3 seconds and I already ship them." The comments poured in like wildfire. By the end of the stream, everyone knew this was the pair. Yuhang's rise has been equally fascinating. Once known as Guo Yuxin's steady co-star, his performances had always been solid, but never explosive. Yet something about First Taste unlocked a different energy in him. The transformation was striking: an upgraded image, sharper charm, a newfound confidence that radiated through every frame. The results spoke for themselves. When paired with Guo Yuxin, his Weibo interactions rarely passed 10,000. With Zhai Yiying, the teaser alone amassed over 200,000 likes. The numbers weren't just climbing, they were skyrocketing. Behind the scenes, the production team made bold aesthetic choices. They ditched the heavy filters and glossy post-production look that had become standard in short dramas. Instead, they used natural light and minimal makeup, letting the raw chemistry between the actors breathe. The effect was stunning. Within 30 minutes of the teaser's release, the lipstick shade worn by Zhai Yiying sold out across major platforms. A brand publicist joked, "With Zhai Yiying's cold white skin and natural glow, who needs an ad campaign? She is the campaign." This year, the short drama market has exploded past 40 billion yuan, with top-tier actresses commanding up to 1.2 million per project. But Zhai Yiying, ever the strategist, chose a different path, a modest 300,000 base pay plus a profit-sharing model. Producers couldn't be happier. She bets on herself, one executive revealed. "When she wins, we all win." That kind of confidence is rare. Now, as First Taste counts down to its premiere, all eyes are on the battlefield of short dramas, a ruthless arena where trends rise and fall overnight. But among the chaos, one question dominates industry chatter: when the giants clash and the screens burn with desire, who will be the last one standing compared to her peers at the top of the charts? The landscape of short dramas this quarter reads like a battlefield of styles and signatures. Guo Yuxin, who soared to #1 with Midsummer Fendra, built her empire on what critics call the character chronicle method, a style of acting so intricate it feels like every breath and blink carries a decade of backstory. Viewers fall in love not just with her characters, but with the invisible history she paints behind them. Then there's Han Yutong, whose mastery of expression layering has redefined subtlety in screen performance. A twitch of her lips, the faintest flicker of emotion behind her eyes, and the audience feels everything. She doesn't perform, she vibrates with emotion. In a market dominated by fast cuts and flashy edits, her control, her stillness, is its own form of rebellion. But while her peers refine their art, Zhai Yiying reinvents the game where Guo Yuxin moves hearts with storytelling, and Han Yutong captures souls with nuance. Zhai sets the screen on fire with unpredictability. She's mastered the art of the emotional cliffhanger, turning each episode into an adrenaline rush that leaves fans gasping for more. Her performances aren't just watched, they're experienced, dissected, replayed, and memed. The virality industry analysts point out that Zhai's brand of performance taps into a rare balance, high-speed emotional delivery combined with psychological precision. She doesn't just act, one critic commented. She engineers emotional chaos. It's this chaos, the perfect mix of sweetness and cruelty, that keeps her audience addicted. While Guo Yuxin and Han Yutong may command respect among traditional critics, Zhai dominates the algorithm. Her clips trend faster, her scenes loop endlessly on social media, and her dialogue spawns hashtags that spiral across platforms. She's not just winning in acting, she's rewriting how short dramas are marketed, consumed, and remembered. Yuhang, her current co-star, put it best in an interview, "She doesn't play the scene. She lives it. When she looks at you, it's like the world disappears. You either match her intensity, or vanish." That intensity has now become her trademark. It's what sells out lipsticks in minutes, what drives fans to rewatch 3-second teasers for hours, and what keeps production companies vying to lock her down for their next project. As the competition heats up, one truth is becoming crystal clear: while others chase trophies and trends, Zhai Yiying is chasing the pulse of the audience, and every beat belongs to her. The short drama industry may be overflowing with talent, but right now, all eyes are on one name, one storm, and one unstoppable force: Zhai Yiying, the woman turning every frame into fire. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.